Rise, ashen, tarnished, chosen undead. Welcome, Souls fans, new and old, to your next part of the Dark Souls Remastered Platinum Guide. So in the last video, we finished off most of Lost Izalith. We got the red Titanite slab. We got our Chaos Fire Whip, so we're well on track to Pyromancies. We got some more items for the Knight's Honor Trophy. Everything we need to do to get ready for fighting the Bed of Chaos. Stats-wise, we're at level 73. This is what our stats are looking at. At the end of the last video, we got our Vitality up to 28, just to give us a bit of extra squishiness. Bed of Chaos is a weird boss fight, to say the least. Because we're realistically not fighting the boss per se. So make sure you got your bow equipped, make sure you've got your orange charred ring equipped, and I like to have the gold hem set on. And we're going to leave the bonfire, and we're going to run across here again. So yeah, Bed of Chaos is more, well, it's almost like a puzzle, the way that this fight plays out. It's all about the ordering. It's almost like the Matrix. You've got to see it for yourself. But yes, interestingly, it's in a way it's one of the harder bosses because gravity. It has a big. If you're going to lose to it, odds are it's because it's going to knock you off the edge of a precipice, and that's during stage 3. Stage 1 and 2 are very, very straightforward, and hopefully you will find, following this guide, very easy to always get stages 1 and 2 completed. Stage 3, I'm afraid, is sometimes a case of just keep trying, you'll get it. I wish I could, give you a bit more to it. I will obviously give you guidance on what to do, what to look out for, but there's a fair chance that I'm at least going to die once to this boss. Because sadly that's the way it is. So once you've fought all those lava guys, we're back up here where we fought the Izalith Sorcerer. And what we're going to do is we are going to let's just equip something super light. Okay, straight sword hilt. We need the bow equipped, and what I'm going to do is I want a combination of light, but I also want to be a bit tanky. So Xanthus waistcloth seems good. I'm still looking at the very lightweight armors. Oh, that's some horrible fashion. What's the fire on this actually? No. Okay, no, we'll keep that. We'll just go for the Silver Knight gauntlets. The main thing is we just need a bit of stamina. Because as you can see with the straight sword hilt, this boss is not about damage. It's about hitting the right place. So once you go through the fog, prepare yourself. We're going to slide down. And once we get to the bottom, we're going to go in a diagonal line at 2 o'clock on the clock face. We're going to follow the lip where you can see that there's that little stepped edge. First run, you're going to immediately run to it in a diagonal line, and you're going to keep running just watch that arm, and we're here. Once you're here, roll through the brush till you get to the bark, and swap. Watch or skip the cutscene, and then quit the game. So here's the interesting part about the Bed of Chaos that they've kept. So Bed of Chaos, when you quit the game during a boss fight, you go outside the boss arena, is where you spawn back. It will maintain your character's state, but in this instance it also maintains the Bed of Chaos state, so that trunk that we've destroyed is forever destroyed. So you don't have to do sections 1, 2 and 3 every time. Once you've done section 1, or the right section, you don't have to do it again. So now we've done that, we're going to do the left one next. For that, we're going to use the bow. So we went down right, now we're going to go down, and unlike before where we went forward, we're going to go immediately left upon landing. So there you go, the right light's gone. We're going to go immediately left, and the floor this time, once you beat the first one, is when the floor is going to start getting impacted. And you're going to come around here to where this branch is, get your bow, and we're just going to keep firing. You may have to make some adjustments. For now, we're hitting the brush, as you can see. When you stop seeing things changing, so we can still see things getting knocked off. Okay, nothing's getting knocked off and nothing's progressing. So we're just going to keep finding until we find that sweet spot. There we go. All you're finding is the gap to get to the body. Again, cutscene, watch or not, and then quit the game. Because to get from where we were in the left to the main body is very, very difficult. Whereas if we do this, we come back to face on, much, much easier. So this is the part where you are most likely, if you're going to die, this is where it's going to be. So we don't need the bow anymore. That's more weight that we can take off. Keep your shield. Definitely keep your shield. So now, where you saw that big sweeping move when we went to the right, or its left, our right, that's what we're going to have to avoid. The floor in front... Come on, set me on fire, set me on fire. Oh, it's made it hard. Okay, what you are aiming for is this hall... There we go. Hallway should be on fire. That means he's not going to put fire on the floor. So that's what you want. The floor in front of him has not yet been destroyed. There's the sweeps. Ooh, I got hit by the sweeps. Heal. And wow, I died before I got to his face. Proof that it happens. Okay. I need to put orange charters on. Oh, silly me. So I should have swapped that for the boss. I should have put on Ring of Steel Protection to give me some extra durability. Obviously didn't do that. Full on me. Right. Now, if you're not comfortable just outpacing enemies, I strongly advise that you just fight the enemies along the way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hidden body so I don't draw as many on me in the first place, and then I'm just going to run to the boss. Oh dear, it's all going wrong now. Come on. Hidden body's going to wear off, but that's fine. Once we get into the boss chamber, it doesn't matter. Oh no, hidden body's... No, okay, ran out about that. Right, so I'm going to heal up. And I'm going to equip a Ring of Sacrifice. Because just in case I can't get my souls back, in case something goes wrong again. Come on. Set me on fire. The bosses are behaving so weird for me. So if he doesn't set fire on the bridge, then just be mindful there. That's what needs to happen. Okay, once the floor is... No! I can't believe that. Wow, this is not my bed of chaos. I am so sorry, viewers. Okay, right. Orange charred ring. At least now, the floor in front of him is broken, so that path is now available. So if you actually die in achieving that, it's fine. That, if anything, I would call that an acceptable loss, especially if you can get your souls back. Although in my case, it's not the souls I was worried about, it was the humanity. Again, not the end of the world. 21 isn't a huge amount, and we've got enough items to be able to compensate for that. So don't worry too much if you do end up in a double loss situation. But now we've got that platform, it is definitely easier. All we need to do is just be mindful, dodge the arms, hopefully just the once. Well, what I normally like to do is I dodge them the first time, drop down to the platform, be prepared to dodge again, and then go forward. Yeah, this is... In my opinion, this is one of the trickier parts of the game, just because there is a lot of variance. Right, come on, start the fire now. Come on, behave properly. You're supposed to start the fire now, not when we touch down. We will accept this. So yeah, so just to the right of center, that's our aim. Get ready, arm one. Oh, I missed that. Oh, there we go. Jeez Louise. No, and we're dead. I really dislike the bed of chaos. Yep, sadly the arms is just, you have to get them right. This box is all about the knack. And clearly today I don't have it versus all my test runs where I did. This is what you get when you have a flawless test run before you start recording. So sorry Souls fans, you're going to have to watch me attempt this at least one more time. But hopefully this makes you feel better about yourself and your own skills, because you know you're not going to fail where I have. You're going to watch or skip to the video to see what you're actually supposed to be doing and not getting flattened like a pancake, and then go, oh well, why didn't Drew just do that? Why did he do this whole getting hit thing? And then you'll be fine. Because yeah, this boss can very much be, I don't know what all the fuss is about, because if you get the first time luck, you get your timing right with the arms. So as you can see, if you get hit, you're pretty much scuppered. I wonder, because we're light, how much Havelly can we get? Okay, that's too much Havel. We're just going to keep up the mid-roll instead. Ring of Steel. There we go. Right. Oh yeah, my souls. Am I just going to accept the loss? Apparently not. Roll. Roll! There we go. Oh no, we didn't roll that one. Oh, we got double swept. No! That's what I get for getting my souls back. I could have done it. Well, it was going to happen at some point, and all it means is when we fight Bed of Chaos in New Game Plus, I'm going to get it first time, so that's what we're going to go for. So the advantage is this is one of the this is one of the bosses that doesn't change in any way, shape or form from, you know, whether it's base game, new game plus, however many, the fight is the same. Obviously the amount of damage it does to you scales horrifically, so you are reaching the point where you have to guaranteed avoid all of the hits. But as you've seen, it's only in stage 3 that you have to worry about getting hit when you're trying to do the bit in the middle. So I'm just going to hope that my souls are in a nice position for me. There's another ring of sacrifice. Stupid 21 humanity. The curse of recording. Oh, I know. Oh, no. Late fire. Oh, and the souls are all the way over there. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? Roll. Keep an eye on. Oh no. In this case. Okay, roll forward. And just keep an eye on what he's doing. Once you get to here, you are relatively safe now, finally. So just keep moving. So I am just rolling through, because you can do that fire, sir. There it is. Oh, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. So close, because all we need to do is hit this once. Because that's the actual Bed of Chaos. That's the boss right there. And there you go, your 16th trophy, 17 if you have a lightning spear, defeat Bed of Chaos. That's a Lord Soul, 60,000 souls, and humanity. Wasn't that fun, ladies and gentlemen? Get our equipment back to normal. So yes, terribly sorry about that. That should have happened on the first attempt, but no. From here, we're now going to warp. And we're going to warp to Chamber of the Princess. I've had such weird, just boss either logic or lack thereof. You know what? Forget the lift. So don't worry, you will not die to this drop. And because we've got no golems or anything to worry about, I don't mind just coming along here. So when we come here on our New Game Plus, we will not be breaking the illusion of Anor Londo, so we will take a slightly different route to get to the giant blacksmith, because we will be avoiding the giant, the armoured giant gold knights that were here. But that's for then, this is for now. So, giant blacksmith. Purchase. Let's top up our arrows to get around to 200. There we go. And buy until you have 15 large titanite. So there we go. I have 0, so 15 large titanite. Once you've done that, we're going to modify. Oh no, reinforce, that's why. All of our +6s, we're going to go to +7. So, that is straight sword hilt, claymore, shotel, uchigatana, butcher knife, mace, halberd, caestus, longbow, eastward shield, large leather shield. And then what I like to do at this point is upgrade the longbow from +7 to +9. And there you go, that is 15 large titanite spent. Cometh soon. Use homeward. We're then going to warp to Firelink. Rest at Firelink, so we now go our Estus up to 10. I took a bit of battering, so my armour could do a little top up of repair. And we've got 2 Firekeeper Soul, we've had those for quite a while. Now's a good time to reinforce our flask to +5. So we get more Estus goodness with each drink. Alrighty, so bit of chaos, apologies, it took me multiple attempts to get that part 3 down for what you could see was very straightforward when you actually do it right. Hopefully you learn from my errors there and have a much better experience. As always, I'm hoping you're enjoying this playthrough and it's helping you on your platinum journey for Dark Souls, or just giving you some entertainment if you're already familiar with the games, watching someone else's perspective, doing a run where we're doing it worst case scenario, so no I'm using a weapon that's not guaranteed situations, and the souls are calculated along the way. Next video, we're going to go through the catacombs, meeting our good souls friend of all games, Patches. So we have that to look forward to as well. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.